content is a name for people who understand responsibly what they are doing. And content again, as some of the other people see it, is a way of showcasing what they have to attract customers. Now this is what I mean. Let me break it down. My guy, if I see you on TikTok, they shake nyash, they shake breast. I don't consider you as a content creator. I consider you as a pumpy. In other words, copier.
I feel that if people are being technical and unique in their choice of content, they will be able to attract a larger audience. So there are a lot of classes of contents that you can create that it will cut across cultures.
But aside from the tech itself, I also feel like one of the ways in which these people are big in the industry is because number one, they're relatable, right? Some are funny, some are entertainers, some are very good dancers. So you watch their videos because of the dance that they dance. A lot of people make skits. Like when skits became popular years ago, like Chris Clown was winning everywhere. And up to today, it's not as popular as it was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but at least if you want him to make an ad for you, you can be rest assured that the product is going to sell. Right?
The content industry is no longer tailored to how funny you are. It's tailored to what value you can bring to people.
So now you can, instead of waiting to get favor from a big producer or director to feature you in a movie, and which the movie would subsequently be published in NTA or African Magic. When you have that idea, you can even start creating things from the comfort of your home and upload on YouTube, and you will have the opportunity to even make more money than the so-called big producer.
See, the Nollywood industry is the space that the people who started it made it to look as if you don't go through me, if you don't offer this,
You will not get it.
you will not get here.
You can go naked on camera and still not get exposure. You can go naked on camera and you end up ruining your page.
Thank you guys for joining us in this show once again. I think today is Easter Monday, and when Jesus Christ resurrected yesterday, we are here again today to talk about our own issue. And this is still the White Post, and this should be the episode 6.
Is it?
This should be the episode 6, right?
This should be this and most doesn't count, right?
This should be the episode 6. So we are still here once again with my very good people to discuss the same topic we have always been interested with, tech. But today we are shifting from technology to something that technology has been doing in the content industry. Now, our main topic today, our focus topic today is content industry. The content industry translates to the people who are comedians, the movie industry in Nigeria, the dancers, whatever thing you think you do that you post online to attract people to watch has to do with content. So we are talking about it today, right? Now, what is happening in the content industry? Who are the people booming it? Who are the OGs? How do you pave way for the people who also want to join? Who are the people that are making it difficult for other people to be part of that journey? Now, this is what we are discussing today. And I hope at the end of the day, we are going to be bringing some interesting facts to you that is already a content creator, or to you that still want to join in the content race. Now, it's a very big industry, very large to accommodate every single person that is interested in it, in as much as you produce what people can actually consume to their own benefits, right? So, starting with the speech, let's say speech, no English not too good for my mouth.
Right, say whatever you can.
But at the end of the day, when I have,
I'm sure the audience will understand what you mean.
no, there's something you people are forgetting. Immediately I make my point. English I don't easy. It's not easy. Oh, I can't know my canon. You should call for.
You did well.
Yeah, you did very well.
At least my primary school fees. I dropped my primary school fees.
You know waste.
You know waste.
You know waste at all.
So guys, this is
Even though you were going after women, but then
now me and you follow.
it's
No,
not a way.
if I have gone after women, now me and you follow. Now wait till you teach me.
I've
Me I
always
follow.
been a good boy.
Yes, a good boy. I'm still following your
Very
footsteps.
good only boy.
I am following your
And I'm
footsteps.
still like that.
I'm still like that. Who should we ask?
Tomorrow.
You were see for 10 p.m. yesterday where you got picked. All right, guys. So we are really interested in this topic of content industry. Yeah, we are interested in it. And Emeka, I think we are starting with you. What do you think about it? Yeah, let's start with you.
Is it how based on how tech works in the content industry, bro?
What do you think about content industry?
Everything you think about content industry and how it is moving.
But I think the content industry is a gold mine. Seeing as a lot of people, usually the people my age, are always wanting to go into it with TikTok and YouTube and other social media avenues, right? And different platforms have different ways in which you get paid.
Okay.
So different platforms have different ways in which you get paid. Maybe like through paid advertising,
Yeah.
or through all these monetized ads and stuff like that, right? And a lot of people actually end up making it. Not a lot. A lot of people go into it.
Into content creation.
Yes, but a select few are the ones that we hear about. Year after year, month after month, making big moves, and then they're always like, how are they making it? How are they, so good in making this money in the content industry, and what techs in particular are they using?
Yeah.
But aside from the tech itself, I also feel like one of the ways in which these people are big in the industry is because number one, they're relatable, right? Some are funny, some are entertainers, some are very good dancers. So you watch their videos because of the dance that they dance. A lot of people make skits. Like when skits became popular years ago, like Chris Clown was winning everywhere. And up to today, it's not as popular as it was 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but at least if you want him to make an ad for you, you can be rest assured that your product is going to sell, right? So they are relatable, they are funny,
But then,
they are
but
entertaining.
I agree. You want to say something?
And it's okay, continue, because I was trying to pinch in something from what you were saying.
You can go ahead and pinch
Yeah,
what
you know, just like what you said years ago when a lot of funny comedians was into it, right? Doing it, you use Crazy Clown as an example. And I think that Crazy Clown is Papa Abi.
Yes.
Abi, yeah, Papa Abi. Even the guy is still doing his stuff
He's
today.
still doing his stuff.
He's doing his stuff there. But I still believe now, this time around, the content industry is no longer tailored to how funny you are. It's tailored to what value you can bring to people.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? Now, for example, in this modern situation, there is a point where you don't literally need funny things as a content creator. Yeah? There is a point where you need ethical, unique ideas about a certain situation that you need to follow up, or you need to try something like that, which has to do that person is using it as content. Yeah. So and I believe for the last 2 years, this is how so many African content creators, and I say Nigerian, right, has really gone into it. Now, this is no longer time where you go to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and you keep seeing different kind of funny videos. No, now they are coming in different angles. You will see people who focus on educational content. You will see people who focus on activist content. You will see people who focus in bringing daily news as if content to people. You understand me now? And the most interesting part now that I'm seeing, I mean, when I see these things on YouTube, my God, I always ask how far on they take do. These Nollywood OGs that went back to start their own production this time around. You know, like you will not see.
Instead of them looking for studios to just make their own movie sets, right?
They are now making their own movies on their own, and it's doing very well on YouTube. You understand? You can see a movie of about that only 4 persons was used to shoot it entire 1 hour 40 seconds, 1 hour 40 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes video.
It's mostly focused on 4 people, right?
Just 4 people. And at the end of the day, you found out that video is having millions of views. You understand? Now, I feel that the content industry, a lot of people are consuming more about it. Like they are consuming it a lot these days. You get my point?
Yeah.
Now they are consuming it a lot. People are really going into to see what other people are doing, what they are bringing in that is new, the new update they have shared, and you keep seeing that the consumers are increasing. People are now are very much aware about everything relating to content.
Even aside from the consumers increasing self, the tech to even do all these things are now more accessible, right? Like before, you needed like an IMAX camera to shoot
Exactly.
video. Now
Yeah.
you just do it on your
With your
iPhone,
phone.
and you get a software online to
To
edit
edit
it.
it.
You understand?
Yeah,
It might
exactly.
not be as good as a Netflix production,
Yeah.
but at least if your story is interesting, you can just create a channel on YouTube and just upload it there.
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, you will see your first 10 views, your first 1,000.
Go coming from there.
You keep on going up like that. You make another video, it just increases. So the barrier for entry into this kind of thing now has now reduced. Tech is available. The storyline, if you can just get like a good scriptwriter,
Yeah, exactly.
you understand, to write a story for you.
You are good to go.
Exactly, and you just post it. It's not Prime Video, it's not Netflix, but at least
But still,
enjoy it.
the
those
point-
videos are the one.
The point where you mentioned that tech is content creation
Yeah.
is a gold mine. I agree with you. It's actually an untapped industry. But I have a few inputs to make.
Yeah, sure.
You know, regarding this part of the world, you understand. I feel that there is a mistake. You know, our people have this bandwagon mentality.
Always
When-
doing whatever that person
Yes,
says.
yes, and I feel it is affecting growth of content creators in this part of the world, especially in the areas where I feel that you know, if you are creating content that can only be limited to your own region,
Yes, you will not
geographical location, or your culture, there is a limitation. There is an extent to which you can go. You understand, in content creation, because let's take for instance, you create contents in Igbo language. You understand. You know that your content will only be restricted to people that speak Igbo.
understand the language.
If you are creating content with English language, a greater percentage of people that speak
will consume
Igbo
it.
also speak English.
Yeah.
And also it will now go across your culture, across your region, and even across your country, thereby increasing your potential reach and traffic. You understand?
Okay.
And also, apart from the language aspect of it, I believe that there is a kind of content that you create. It can be consumed by somebody in Nigeria and somebody in America. You understand?
Yeah.
I feel that if people are being technical and unique
Yeah.
in their choice of content, they will be able to attract a larger audience.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of classes of contents that you can create that it will cut across cultures.
Yeah.
There is also
Diversity content that will reach many more people than just.
yes,
Yeah, exactly.
it's a good strategy. It's one of the inputs I want to make. There's another input that I want to make. You see, the incorporation of technological initiatives have assisted creators in so many ways. One of the ways is is something that I'm very passionate about, because I've had a lot of friends that we are taken advantage of, or friends that we are how would I say it, sidelined when they had that talent due to what I call monopoly in the industry. You know, before the initiative of YouTube and other streaming platforms, we used to have all these television channels, and those OGs in the industry then, they had monopolized the access.
Of you getting.
Yes, of you getting say. So it always has to be, you must pass through one big person for you
Before
to
you
be
get there.
noticed. Do you understand? But the invention of YouTube and other streaming platforms have given everybody the opportunity to sit down in the comfort of your home and access and reach the world without having to go through any third party or middle person, a middle person. So now you can, instead of waiting to get favor from a big producer or director to feature you in a movie, and which the movie would subsequently be published in NTA or African Magic.
Yeah.
When you have that idea, you can even start creating things from the comfort of your home and upload on YouTube, and you have the opportunity to even make more money than the so-called big producers and directors.
But the thing's monopoly. Monopoly is still happening, Sheffield.
Mhm.
You see, let's use the Nollywood industry as an example.
Mhm.
Hmm? You see, the Nollywood industry is the space that the people who started it made it to look as if you don't go through me, if you don't offer this,
You will not get it.
you will not get here.
Yeah, it is not all. It is no longer like that
It's not
because
that the case.
the system has been diluted now. For instance, if you have acting skills in you, instead of waiting to get connection to be featured in a movie, you can start making skits.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
showcase what you have.
Yes, a lot of people that are well talented have excelled through skits. Ordinarily, those people may not have opportunity to be featured in a movie.
Yeah, exactly.
But because there are streaming platforms like YouTube, they now have the opportunity to reach the world without going through anybody.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. And of course, a lot of people are going in more in content, in comedy, acting, reaction videos. There was this, I don't know if I should call that person a girl though, or if I should call her a boss. I think her handle is Black Heart. Maybe you have gone across one of these videos of the young girl or somebody that looks like a girl, because I have not seen breast. And some of these guys I see on TikTok looks like a tomboy. Until I see breast, if I see breast, I'll categorize you as a girl. Yeah, that one.
You don't joke with breasts.
Hey, let's keep this PG. Let's keep this PG.
They no go use them against me.
I just feel the way you were emphasizing on breasts,
When they no go use them
You
against me.
go thank from what?
the way
Yeah.
You propose that particular.
I go post that.
You
the
go.
way,
I go post that.
the way he was emphasizing on breasts, so I feel that he has a sentimental attachment to
No, for real. The rate
And if you look at his lips, it looks like somebody that
Hey,
really sucking.
if you edit this part out.
you people should calm down. You people should calm down. You see, currently, me and Bress are in trouble. Like we are enemies. We are not in good terms.
Right now, we cannot prove what you said.
Let me not say it. We are on camera.
We are on camera.
Let me not say it.
Moving on.
Let me not say it.
Moving on.
So
Moving on.
if you go to TikTok now, my God, the rate where girls, the rate in which girls are trying to behave like guys is too much. I mean,
it's all in the name of the game. Like they're making
probably all in the name of the making the content, part of the entertainment. But at the end of the day, it's very difficult for you to describe that this person is a girl or a boy, and as much as you are not seeing something visible that differentiates their gender. Yeah, some of them don't even get yash. Some more than no face. So what I'm trying to say is this: there is a girl that is mimicking this guy, Yul Edochie. You understand? No. Before that girl get to meet Yul Edochie have already seen one or two of her videos where she is acting accurately according to what he said and how he acted it in that movie. You understand? You go see the girl go come out like this, wear the same attire like Yul Edochie. You understand? Follow on the mouth syncing of what his voice was saying and act exactly what Yul Edochie act. Now that was so impressive. Now even though she was mimicking Yul Edochie, it means if she has the opportunity to act something, a role relating to that,
It shows that she's talented.
she's talented.
You see that thing that I was saying? That girl was able to reach people and also reach a destiny helper
Through what she was doing.
without a middleman.
Exactly.
Without having liaison, a person in the middle that has to connect.
They call them studio stylist.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
And the person that has to stand in between you and your destiny helper,
It's going to
you
be
don't
the
know
answer,
what
lots of
they
things.
may be demanding.
But for real, I must give it that to content creation. Hmm? My guy, for the last 6 years or 7 years, let's use between 2018 down to this moment, right?
A lot of people have been settled financially.
Bro, content creation has settled so many people.
Yeah, that's true.
My guy, without content creation, the rate of hunger that will be in this country called Nigeria, you cannot even enjoy it.
And
Bro,
the rate of stiffing.
the rate of
That's why I don't even get angry at themselves when I see one person making a video that is very similar to
what other
another
person did.
person's
Yeah.
content that you mentioned.
No, it's
Because to come up with these videos every
It's
day,
not
every
easy.
week, it's not easy, man.
No.
So you just see what one person did,
It's-
just
and you-
add your own one or two
and
things.
redo it again.
Do you know that you can actually recreate someone's content without copying them verbatim?
Yeah,
Exactly.
so them about it, that was like
Yes.
yeah,
So I think the area where I'm commenting at is the outright copy of the person, because I feel that even if you want to recreate someone's content, your ability to add a little uniqueness
On
can
it.
even make that your content excel more than the other person.
Yeah.
So
there's
it all
possibilities.
boils down to creativity.
Mhm.
So what I'm urging people is to be creative, strive to be creative. But because what will make you to differ from others is your skill and art of creativity.
I believe so. I believe so, because even though at the end of the day, there will be a point where you will get, like, for example, if you're somebody that your content is specified in you mimicking or recreating other people's content, there is a point where you will get. Yeah, because there was a comment one content creator made some last time. The content creator said, I don't have any issue with you using my videos to create your own video. You understand? But at least they tried the tag us.
yes.
Make people know say
At least.
now because now if you're using somebody's content to make your own content, and definitely you're making money out of it, trust me, there is a way for these people to verify how much you're making off their content.
And
My
then
guy,
sue you for that money.
yes, my guy, to create content is not easy. So you cannot just see a valuable and interesting, funny content that somebody spent time, money, and stress to make. You just see it on online, downloaded it, and start recreating the content. Yeah, even though you have recreated it, the only thing you owe that person, being the initial content creator, is to tag them, give
But
them their
they
credit.
they are afraid that if you tag them, if you tag the original maker,
No.
They are there to
take
divert
it
it.
out.
No,
Yeah.
they are any reasonable content creator. Look at how they are great on work. Look at how they are great on work. Initially on Facebook, you cannot make a reaction video of somebody's content and post. Yeah, because I think online now, if you go online, you will see people that will be
People are making money from reaction videos.
that will be like using people content, position it on top of their head,
Something like
and then be kind of, you understand. But then again, somebody the person's video is what is playing, and that is what you, the viewer, is interested in watching. Are you getting me? Not what that person, not the reaction that person is showing up. But at the end of the day, if you are not giving a credit to the person you are using their content, trust me, when they find out your page, when they find out you are actually making money off their head, they will definitely come for you. You understand? Probably you're gonna end up losing that page, because sure, they will come out and report a copyright infringement with original content of what they have. Now, I believe it's not part of the content. It's not part of going against the terms and conditions of content creation when you're using somebody else's video to recreate your own video. And as much as you are able to attach your own original content on it, and as much as you know that the entire content you're posting out there is not entirely yours, right? To keep the whole of the content, the creators who are making the original video going, you just have to tag them. At least if somebody watch your own video that you made as a reaction video, they should be able to see the handle of the person who is the original content creator. But if they like what that person is doing, they should go ahead and follow it. Even the content creator, to see that they will not kind of sue you or have any issue with you at the end of the day, when they find out that you are tagging them, they already see that you're giving them their credit. Right? That credit is important to them.
We are putting more eyes on their
Exactly.
on the original.
You are giving them their credit. And this which, at the end of the day, if they try to make any issue with you, probably trying to report your content to show Facebook or whatever streaming platform that you are using, that this is their content, you have the right to say, I am not making use of their content.
Yeah, you will dispute the copyright claim.
I tag them. I attach their handle for people. Even you can even say that you're using it as a means of promotion to promote their own videos.
So what do you guys have to say about this? How will I say it? Well, I want to target epidemic of do or die blowing.
Now where people get to submit,
Let me
some
explain.
people are submitting okwe.
Let me
Let me talk
explain.
am.
Apart from that angle, yeah, that angle you are saying is part. People that are ready to sacrifice whatever it takes to get
Go viral.
exposure. You understand? So what I'm talking about, people are that are ready to do the incredible on camera for clout. You understand? So especially the other gender,
That's part.
you know, I don't know, but I feel that there is life outside
Content.
social media and there is life beyond content creation, irrespective of the fact that the money there is very juicy. However, personal prestige and integrity matters, and so people like me comes first actually. You understand? So I feel that people should tone it down a bit on things that they are ready to do.
The good thing is that it's people
For the
like
money.
you, because you get dignity. You understand? But there are things that matter to
There are
you
things I can't do on camera.
Exactly.
But there are people that don't mind going naked on
They
camera.
don't mind now. If you mind, the pump will
You know,
not exist.
But another thing I want to remind them is this: you can go naked on camera and still not get exposure. You can go naked on camera and you end up ruining your page, because I feel that a lot of people that are in content creation know nothing about community guidelines.
Yeah.
They just all they care about is the followers, the engagements. However, if you are doing content for the purpose of making money, you should take into consideration that there are certain actions that can put your page in jeopardy.
Exactly.
There are
That can put
certain
it at
actions
risk.
that can risk your chances of being monetized, risk your eligibility status.
No.
Some people don't even check their account status. They don't even know the
See,
situation.
let me help on
Whether
that.
their account is in good standing or not.
Let me help on that too. Still regarding on the other gender, as you said.
Mm.
Do you know, and when we're still talking about content too, when we're still talking about content, content is a name for people who understand responsibly what they are doing. And content again, as some of the other people see it, is a way of showcasing what they have to attract customers. Now, this is what I mean. Let me break it down. My guy, if I see you on TikTok, they shake nyash, they shake breast. I don't consider you as a content creator. I consider you as a pumpy. In other words, copier.
Marketing.
Marketing. You are marketing what you have. And if I should have anything to do with any kind of person, probably following them or probably trying to get in contact with them, that means I'm interested in what they are selling.
I want to get
the
a.
target audience. The target audience, yeah, they send them a DM.
That's what I'm saying. And even though we might not be the target
And
audience,
the target audience can be anywhere, anybody.
even
It can
here
be
now.
white.
even here now, the target audience, some of them can wear black at this point. Some of them can wear black at this point. You understand? And the way you see them wear black, you will think they are. You understand what I'm saying? Just get. So what I'm saying in fact is this: that particular side of gender, eh? I seriously, I don't disrespect credible women who knows their worth, who understands that their body is a much respect to their own dignity, and no matter whatever thing the spirit of going viral.
It's not specific to just one gender, though. Every gender does it.
So you go see some kind useless idiot.
Guys, they do hook up
Eh.
also. They don't dey online.
Yeah, but I feel that men are not loud.
than the girls, like the
Yes,
girls.
men are not too proud of that other side of life. The way
They talk
the
about
girls
it as
ladies
much as
are.
they do.
Yes, because most ladies they even come online to tell you what they do.
That's the
You
point.
understand?
You see,
You know,
I
they make it to be so obvious that
This
what
is
they
what
are
they do.
into.
I was very ashamed. I was very ashamed of one particular girl, bro. Sometimes I dey ask myself, who raised these
Do
people?
you know the girl personally?
Now I don't know her personally. Do you understand? But you cannot tell me that somebody who is between the age of 18 to 22 years old can just come online. Feel free to show
Yeah. I was watching some snippet from TikTok, and I saw ladies actually flashing their
Oh,
labels.
come on.
Some
Who-
flashing their private parts on camera, you know, just for coins. You understand? For coins and for giveaways and for money. So that is what I was talking about. People being ready to do anything to get exposure. It is very, very bad.
but wait.
These people,
They not get parents.
I feel that it is ignorance. You understand? Because if they know that such actions could actually deprive them from making that money
At the end
that
of the
they
day.
are looking for, yes, because once you get violations, monetization violations, or violation of other community guidelines on social media, you've lost your chances of being monetized.
Yeah.
So I feel that the only opportunity these people may have is opportunity of making money from engagements, because
Or making money from their customers.
yeah, and originally, if you have so many followers, large number of following, you can be running adverts for people.
Paid
You
promotion.
understand? But I feel that the gold mine is in the creator reward programs of those platforms, which is the normal standard monetization. Programs.
Standard monetization benefit for the
Programs,
creators.
yes. So I feel that that's where the gold mine is. So I feel people should, re-examine their focus, re-examine their objectives, and know how to follow their objectives, and also understand that some actions that are intended to give you exposure will end up closing
Not
the little
same
exposure you have
you might
and
have.
closing your chances of development.
Right? I think that's true. Even if you are a content creator, if you are a content creator that's actually creating valuable content, that you know at the end of the, even though you are not making it in now, even though people are not really giving you that exposure, you are not really seeing your content going viral, but deep down you know that what you are doing is really valuable. Now it's gonna only take you some time, dedication, and perseverance to get into that level. You have already created a brand name that cannot just be forgotten because that cannot just be forgotten. Okay, let me use somebody as an example. Somebody like Sabinus. Yeah, he's one of my favorite content creators, right? Now I know Sabinus has been in the game
For a long time.
since getting to 10 years now, if not more than. But do you know that Sabinus has not trended up to 5 years? That is to tell you that he has spent about 5 years trying to build that thing, trying to give that his name. Are you getting me? Now, at the end of the day, he's being remembered. Whenever you see him now, you know that this is Mr. Funny. And these are some of the characters he used to display in his videos. And these are the things, I'm not going to that. Let me say, these are the stuffs, the ideas. Whenever you see his video, you already know that you are going to be expecting something like this at the end of that video. Now, this is entirely different from what some of these guys are doing now, right? Yes, like what I said before, there are content creators and there are contenters. Let me just put it that way. There are contenters. These contenters are looking for customers. They are not looking forward to make whatever thing you feel is money in content creation.
And I also feel that people should also remember that beyond content creation, there may be a day where your integrity and prestige might be put to test, and you will be found wanting due to what you put out there on social media a long time ago. Just like they say, the famous adage that the internet never forgets.
Yeah, which is true. Not
Yes.
not a formal thing, he is there.
So whatever you put out there will always be there.
Counts back for you too.
Even if it is no longer on this platform, some people might have recreated it and published on so many platforms. And some may
Yeah.
have saved it, and it can resurface. So whatever you put out there has a tendency to even outlive you.
Tomorrow.
Yes, so I feel that people should also have that in mind, because tomorrow you might be nominated for an important position that you would want to go for, but people might pull up something that you have done that
Few
is,
years ago.
yes, that is that reduce your integrity so much
For that
that
position.
have made you to not be morally uh, justified to take up that position, and people will actually judge you because there are some positions that require certain level of moral and responsibility.
Mhm.
Certain positions require high level of responsibility.
Yes.
So if people deem you that you are not fit or not responsible enough to take
Based
up
on what you did on the internet.
yes, such evidences might come up and it will be used against you.
Whatever thing you are doing as a content creator, whatever thing you think that this is what you are good at, right? Always know there is a difference between skill, passion, and talent. These are three different things. If you have a skill, this is something you are able to learn or you read about. If you have passion, this is what you have seen other people doing, and you like it, and you want to kind of go into that same thing they are doing. And at the end of the day, if you have talent, this is your gift, what you are gifted to do, right? Now, I believe that every single person online who is doing one thing or the other actually possesses one of these three. Now, no matter the one you think you have, no matter the one you think you get, right? Always know that whatever thing you are doing today will stand to ask or answer for you tomorrow, right? If you are a content creator in any sector you are, in the Nollywood industry, and the comedian, whatever thing, funny part, well, yeah, how many of the industries we have to be, right? How many of the categories we have specialized all these things to be? Which of them you are? You always make sure that what you are doing, it's something that at the end of the day, you are not going to stand to answer for what you would have corrected today. To answer to what you have corrected today. Some of our ladies, let's get straight to the point, because at the end of the day, if we keep cutting corners, we are not, yeah, when we are mentioning them, we can put allegedly. But at this point, we are talking generally. If you're a young girl and you think content creation is your passion, it's your talent, it's what you think you can do, the good asset you have within you is what God blessed you with. He didn't bless you with that to come online to share it with people. Now, if you want to go into the normal political industry, you go into that one there's something, and there are people who are interested about it. But when you are coming into the real content industry, there are so many things you can do as a young lady to still be relevant in the society, to still be relevant in the industry, and the people will still recognize you on what you do, or not on what you are showing, right? So the content industry is a very deep topic that we can actually discuss over and over again. Now we are saying that today is just the first part of what's going into a little bit about the content industry. Yeah, so we might still have more episodes about this particular topic, and of which I know that if you're a fan of this show, if you're a fan of this one, I know we are not having enough subscribers yet. Now this is just about 1 month into the game, right? And there's still something I believe. What we are providing in this show is what we call value.
You're quite resourceful.
We are not here to chase clouds. We are not here to insult anybody, papa, or anybody, mama. The only thing you owe us for this show is to hit the subscribe button if you are seeing it on YouTube. If you are seeing it on TikTok, follow that page, the White Post. If you are seeing it on Facebook, follow it. If you are seeing it on Instagram, do the same thing. Follow the page. Share it. We are discussing interesting facts, interesting, insightful things that at the end of the day, even though you as a person that is watching it is not finding it interesting, or is not coming in your own category of what you are doing correctly, somebody within your friend list or somebody you might know or on your contact listing, as much as you share it, we get interested in it. This is the only thing it was. And for much people to see this particular show online, it depends on how you engage, how you share. And again, drop your opinion on the comment section. If you get what you will be say, we know the talk well, like we guys improve on the show, we guys add on the show to make it look more interesting than how it is now. Discuss it online. We're in the comment section watching. We will read your comments. Yeah?
Yes.
I've been online. Even though say you come today, you don't
Hey, Jesus Christ.
Even I show
Thank
you.
you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
No. There was this guy.
Do have a
There was
nice
this
day.
guy.
See you guys some
Oh,
other
There
time.
was this guy.